Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12 midday. Right now, we're tracking that next system starting to sink lower and lower into our area, and we're already seeing a few showers in northern Curry County and a few snow showers, very light snow showers in northern portions of Jackson County. So it's that system as it starts to move towards the south, and it's already in progress. That's the reason we have this winter weather advisory already in effect for Jackson County above 2,500 feet, and then for portions of Klamath and Lake counties. For the east side, it runs from 10 this morning, so it's already in effect until 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And then for the Jackson County portion of the winter weather advisory, it runs until 10 a.m. on Friday. So within these purple shaded areas, that's where a couple more inches of snow could fall, but we're not expecting any significant accumulations. And so you can see on Stormcast, by the time we get into the afternoon, this isn't just a coastal problem like it is now. Now it starts to sink into our west side valleys, and in those elevations above 2,500 feet today, it'll be exclusively snow. But then later tonight, those snow levels drop, and by the time this little mess is right over the west side valleys, that could definitely be snow that reaches the valley floor. It probably won't stick, or if it does, it would probably just be a trace. But still, showers up along the coast. There's a harder time for showers to make it to the east of the Cascades. And as we get into Friday, we nearly dry out completely. The clouds start to break apart, and look, we might even see some sunshine. It's been a while since the sun has shone in the west side valleys, really across most of southern Oregon and northern California. So here are those snow levels. Like I said, they're going to be around 2,500 feet today. That's why the winter weather advisory is in effect for those elevations. But then for tonight, it drops down to 1,000 feet. And so that's why we're expecting that transition back into snow in the Rogue Valley. Let's take a look at some of those Stormcast snowfall totals, and they're not very impressive at all in Siskiyou County. In fact, it's only up near the Tennant area where we're expecting even a trace amount. And then on the east side, even though there is a winter weather advisory, I tend to diverge from the National Weather Service's thinking. It doesn't really look like there's going to be all that much in the way of accumulating snow, but up towards Chemolt and kind of when you get into the Cascades, that's where we could have some significant snowfall totals. Crater Lake could easily see multiple inches to even feet of snow, and then Lake of the Woods could also see a few inches as well. Down in Siskiyou, or excuse me, at Siskiyou Summit, we could see a couple inches, and then again, just trace amounts in some of our west side passes. So for today, very cold. We're expecting that wintry mix mainly to the west of the Cascades, although again, we're not going to rule out a few snow showers to the east of the Cascades. Very windy today. Those winds will gust up to 30 miles per hour in some of the higher terrain, gusting all the way up to 65 miles per hour at Crater Lake. And then for tonight, very cold once again in the teens in the east side. Thankfully, it's not in the single digits. And as you plan to ring in 2022, it's going to be very cold, but at the very least, it's going to be dry as we're expecting more 20s and teens on the east side. And then as we look ahead to next week, a very potent storm system is set to affect us. It looks very wet, very windy. Again, we can't really get into the specifics of projected rainfall totals yet. It's just a little bit too far out, but just put this on the map. Just know that Monday into Tuesday is going to be very active across our entire region, including in Siskiyou County. It's looking like the snow levels are going to be around 4,000 feet and above. So this looks like it would be a snow event mainly for the basin and for the Cascades. And if the amount of precipitation falls that the models are hinting towards, we could potentially have a big snow event on our hands. But once again, it'd be for the higher terrain of the basin up in the Cascades. And then for the Rogue Valley, again, just a minimal chance for some snow tonight going into tomorrow morning, but then we dry out, but stay cold for Saturday and Sunday.
I was going to guess staying cold, but really just a break in the action. I mean, really active, but a nice little slow start to the new year, pretty much.
Yeah, this weekend is sandwiched in between, of course. Earlier this week was very active. The next week is going to be very active as well. So this is a chance for us to kind of reflect on the year, take a deep breath, and then we're back in the thick of it next week.
Deep breath, and then, like you said, back into some pretty active weather. Absolutely. Potentially. All right, thanks, Josh.
Of course.